Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm glad you're here. So this is video number 6. So you know what we're doing, you're familiar with the postures. My name's Daniella and we're gonna have some fun today. Maybe a few new postures, some balance that are fun, a couple quirky little things. So in order to get started, sit comfortably like we always do. Sit comfortably and sit tall. So straight, straight, straight. Bring the head, the top of the head up to the ceiling. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Close the eyes. Take 10 seconds or so just to start to quiet the mind and start to quiet the body. So what that means is don't worry about anything about what you did earlier. Don't worry about what you're doing for the rest of the day. Don't worry about any homework, video games, whatever you're doing today. And also quiet the body. So just let it become silent and still. Don't move it around. And think about the breath. You know the breath, we're gonna bring it in and out through the nose. So think about lengthening the breath, make it longer. So the mind, the body, the breath, nice and slow and relaxed. Right ear down to the right shoulder. Hold it. Now you don't want to bring the shoulder up to the ear. Keep that right shoulder low. And then the left ear over to the left shoulder. Hold it here. Bring the head back to the center. Bring your chin down to the chest. Try to tuck that chin all the way into the chest. And then bring it all the way up. And a little bit of a spinal twist. Opposite hand to knee. So my right hand goes to my left knee. I look back behind us. And I take it over to the other side. Same thing. All right. And then from here, we're going to cross, or keep the legs crossed actually. Bring the knees off the floor. So I had the legs crossed. I brought the knees up. And then I'm gonna grab my feet. So I'm gonna lift my feet up and we're gonna balance right here. So one ankle in front of the other, so the ankles are crossed. Hold it here. So you have to work the belly, the abs. That's your balance, that's your center. All right, that's one side. Let's do the same thing on the other side. See if you can do it in the air. Don't drop your feet. Right there, switch, hold. Perfect. Another breath. Are you still holding, still balancing, still lifted? I hope so. Yes. And drop it down. And then just come forward onto the knees. Separate your feet, tabletop position. Hands on the floor. Look up, cat-cow. So inhale, look up. Exhale, cat pose. Just one more time, both directions. Inhale, look up. And exhale, cat pose. Flatten the back. Take your left leg all the way up. Take that right arm all the way forward. So opposite arm and leg. And they're reaching in opposite directions. Hold it. So again, you're working a little bit of strength and balance. Drop your hand, drop your knee. Other side. Right leg way back, left arm way forward. Hold it here. You don't need to look up, you don't need to look forward. You can just look down at your mat. All right, drop your hand and your knee. We're gonna do it again, a little bit differently. So if you need to watch, watch and then join me. Left leg back, left arm forward, or right arm forward, left leg back. Bend the left knee. Try to grab the foot if you can. Hold it here. Breathe. So I'm getting that heel all the way in. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now your right leg back, your left arm forward. Bend the right knee. Take your left hand behind you, grab the foot, pull the heel down. Hold it here. Drop your knee, drop your hand. One more time, another variation. All right, this one's gonna be the fun one. Left leg back. This time, right arm forward, just bring it all back together like you did. Instead of bringing the heel in, lift the leg and lift the chest. So that leg comes up, the chest comes up as well. Now we're looking forward. A little bit harder. You got that balance. Bring it down. Now you know what to do. One more time on the other side, so let's have some fun. Right leg, left arm, bring it together behind you. Pull it all up. Pull it up to the ceiling, the head, the chest, the foot, the toes. Hold it, and bring it down. Good job. A little bit different than some things we've been doing. Curl the toes under, downward dog, and I scooch my feet back. I shift my weight back as well. I hold it here, my head through the arms. One foot and then the other foot to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. One foot behind you, then the other. Downward dog. Just getting the body moving. Feet to the front. Head to the knees. Arms up, overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the center. Inhale, look up. Arms overhead. Exhale, fold in half. Step your feet back. Shift your weight back. Hold it. And then bring it forward. Head in towards the knees. Stand up with the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale in the center. One more time. We're going to hold downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Step to downward dog. All right. Here, we're going to take the left hand into the center. Feet together. And we're going to pivot. So we're balancing on that leg. Now, might be a little too hard. Drop the bottom knee for some support. So either the left hand, everybody's left hand is on the mat, left knee is on the mat, or both legs are straight. You can bring the right arm up if you can. Hold it. Lots of strength here, right? Excellent. Come to the center. We're going to do it to the back of the room. So, downward dog. Feet together. Right hand in the center. Pivot the other way. Here's option one. Arm up. Legs together. Out. Or, here's another option. A little bit slightly easier. Not too much. Not too different though. You still have the balance. Still strength. Either one. Good. And bring it down. Whoa, that was a bit of a workout. So let's go sit at your heels. Child's pose. And take a long breath in and out. Head, forehead on the floor. Let those arms just fall down. Let those shoulders relax. And I want you to slow your breathing. So just increase the length of your breath. Slowly make your way up, 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 up. And head comes up last on the exhale. Arms forward, back to your downward dog. Curl the toes under. Slide your feet back, downward dog. And take a big old step to the front. Hold it here. Grab the outside of your legs, around the ankles. Look to the front, inhale. Exhale, pull that head in a little bit closer to the legs. Stay here. If you can, maybe come in a little bit closer. One more breath. And from this position, bend those knees like you're about to sit down. Bring the arms up. chair pose. Hold it here. So notice my knees are bent, my arms reach up. Another posture requiring some strength. And then stand up. Fall back, back, back. And hands to the center. All right, you can stay where you are. I'm gonna turn around so you can see my back, because we're gonna focus on the arms behind us. My left hand goes to my back. I'm gonna try to get that left arm up as high as I can. Now my arms are pretty flexible. I can get those arms pretty high up. If you can't get quite as high, it's okay. Keep your hand where you can. Right arm up, bend the elbow, try to find your fingers. Hold it here. That's all we're doing. We're gonna try to find those fingers. If you can't find your fingers, just hold your hands wherever they are. One side may be easier. And a hint, when you're in the shower and your back is soapy, try it then. It's a little bit easier. Okay, take those arms down. Bring your right arm behind you. Bring it high. Left arm up. Bend the elbow, try to find those fingers. Is this your easier side? It's a little bit tighter. Remember, in yoga, we want to balance it all out. So we want to try to get both sides equal. Fantastic. Shake out those arms, shake out those legs. I'm gonna face you. I'm gonna separate my feet nice and wide apart. I'm gonna bring my hands down to the floor. Legs are straight, hands are flat or cupped, or with a book underneath you for a little more height. Keep your left hand in the middle, bring your right arm straight up. Now, staying here, lift up your toes, and then drop them to the floor softly. So I don't want those toes curled under and tight. I want them relaxed. Take your right hand to the center. Bring your left arm up. Let's do it with the toes again so you know what I mean. Lift them up. Little by little, softly drop them back down. Perfect. And from here, walk your hands to your right. Notice my left foot turns in, my right foot turns out. Hands on each side of the foot, fold in half. If you can, drop your hands to the floor, hold onto your leg, fold in half. Another breath. Walk your hands or your fingers to the center. Switch sides of the feet. Hands on each side of the foot or on the leg. Fold in half. Hold it. Or your hands to the leg. Hands on the floor, pivot on the back foot. Take your left foot back. Here we are. Where are we? What is this posture called? Downward dog. And then from downward dog, we're coming into that tabletop position. You know it well. Lift those feet up, drop them back down. Okay, let's do some pigeon pose. We're going to take your left leg all the way to the front. Oh, how did I do that? I move the knee forward, I open the foot out to the side, and then we're gonna slide the right leg back. So we're gonna stay in the center. Try not to lean to one side. Stay in the middle, hold it here. So lifted with the chest, stay upright. Breathe. Some of you stay here. Some of you, just pivot around, get more in the middle. Some of you come down to your elbows or a little bit closer to your elbows. And some of you all the way down. Now, this posture, I want you to be careful with. You probably feel it in those legs a little bit, maybe the back. If it's too much to come all the way down, stay up. You have many options of where you can go. And then we're gonna come up like we did. We're gonna lean back, watch what I'm doing. Take that front foot, pull it in, and we're gonna lift that back foot. You're gonna lift it up. And you're gonna try to pull it in towards you. Hold it right here. So I have some weight into the left arm, the front arm, and I'm just pulling that foot in towards me. One more breath, hold it. We have to do it on the other side. Carefully drop that back leg. Come to the front. Tabletop position is where we started. Bringing the right knee forward, open the foot. So you make a 90-degree angle with that knee, and then you slide back. Now we can stay right here for the first 2 breaths or so. Stay lifted. Let the body warm up and get used to this position. And if you want to, you can come down a little bit lower. And some of you even lower. Hold it here. Now this happens to be my tighter side, so I'm going to try to really relax. Try to exhale and let anything that may be a little bit tight, try to let it go. Okay, bring it back up. Now turn, tilt to the side. Pull that front foot all the way in. Take the back foot behind you, pull it in here. And let's stay right here, trying to get that heel all the way in. Keep that foot close, looking back to the foot. Awesome job. Come back into the tabletop position, just so we can sit back at the heels. Hold it just for a moment. As I always say in this pose, if it hurts your top of your legs, we call the quads. If it hurts your knees, don't do it. Fall to side to side or cross legs. Or if you can hold it, it's a good stretch for these quads. So if you do a lot of exercise outside, sports, you might have some tight quads. You want to loosen them up here. One more breath. We're going to loosen up the quads even more. So go where you can. I'm going to tilt to my left side. So let's all tilt to the left. Bring the right leg out. Pick yourself up. So your left foot's the outside and stay here. Lots of options. You can stay here. You can lean back onto your elbows, or some of you can lean all the way back, flat down. Again, lots of different choices where you can go. You go where you can go, no competition. We'll all get there eventually. So for those lying down completely, stay there. For those here, just stay at your elbows or even to your hands. Take your time, start to make your way up. Take that left leg all the way out. Woo, might be a little stiff. Bounce those knees up and down. We're gonna do the other side. Just want you to release those legs a little bit. Pull the right foot back and then hold it here. Or drop down to your elbows. Or come all the way down, lying down flat. And just hold it here, any place, any of those 3 places. Stay there, stay still. Another breath. Dig those elbows in, push yourself up onto your hands. Bring both legs out, give them that nice bounce again. Bounce, 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 bounce. Pull those feet together, flutter the knees into butterfly pose. I'm usually doing this from the front, so now you can see it on the side. My back is straight. Bounce, bounce, bounce. All right, I'm going to face you. You stay where you are with the feet together. I know we've done this one before. We're gonna do it again. A little bit of balance. We're gonna hold the big toes. So those first 2 fingers, Under the big toe, thumb wraps around. First two fingers of the other hand, under the big toe, thumb wraps around. That's called a big toe grip. So if I ever say big toe grip, that's what it is. Lean back, knees up, heels just on the floor just a little bit. One leg at a time, extend it out. Hold it all the way as straight as you can. If it doesn't straighten, the knee stays bent, that's totally fine. All right, bend that knee, other leg out. Only as straight as you can do. Hold it. We're gonna try to get both legs at the same time. So little by little, go where you can. If this is it, remember you have to balance. Hope there's nothing behind you. And open those legs wide, balance, hold, smile. If you roll back, that's fine, just come back up and try it again. One more breath. Don't hold your breath. Awesome. Bring those feet together, bring the head down to the knees and relax. So lots of new postures, lots of fun postures, and lots of challenging postures today. You guys did awesome. So I think we worked hard. I think it's time to go into final relaxation and enjoy a few minutes there. So turn onto the mat so you have the mat behind you. Remember, what are we gonna work? We're gonna work our abs as we lie down. Slowly, slower. Perfect. Bring those arms overhead, stretch it all. On the inhale and on the exhale, bring those arms to your side. And just move around so you get comfortable. Close the eyes. Move the jaw around. Move your fingers around. And then let them be still. Move the toes around. And the feet. And then let them relax. The only thing now moving is the stomach, the belly, coming up on the inhale. And down on the exhale. So continue to let the breath go in and out through the nose. Everything else is nice and relaxed. Drop the weight of the body into the floor. I want you to feel soft and light. That energy from the breath keeps moving around the body as you breathe deeply. That energy is positive energy, so I really want it to move all around the body, bringing that positive energy in. If you have any negative energy, exhale and let it out. Hopefully we don't have any negative energy though. All right, I'm going to start to move my toes and my fingers at the same time. I'm going to bring the arms overhead once again as I inhale. And I'm going to bend the knees, exhale, and bring the knees into the chest with my hands wrapped around the top of the knees. And a small, very small movement side to side with the knees. And then cross the ankles, grab your feet, rock on up. Let's sit up tall. Sit up nice and straight, nice and tall. Inhale, arms up. Drop your left hand, drop your left elbow, reach the right arm overhead. other side. Drop your right hand, drop your right elbow, reach the left arm overhead. Hold it. Bring it back to center. Just circle the shoulders a few times. Move the arms around as well to get better circles. And forward. We're gonna do one big shoulder shrug to end. So before we do it, because I wanna do it with you, we're gonna shrug the shoulders to bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears on the inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna drop it all down. So one time, make it good. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Perfect. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did. I think we all worked hard today, right? A few new postures to learn today. Awesome job as usual, and I'll see you here soon. Remember, share my yoga videos with your friends and family, and you can all do it and talk about it and see how your tree pose is coming. That's the balance, or triangle pose. And have a great day, have a great week. See you soon. Thanks.